Revelation from God is the basis of all wisdom and knowledge and understanding. This is what I noticed, that when you receive revelation and true wisdom and understanding from God, it genders and provokes more thought and more understanding, more information. And I'm not talking about the witchcraft or the sorcery that has you all spaced out. And I want to kill two birds with one stone before I get into the next topic. So just understand that when you receive revelation, then it grows and expands. So that's what I would say, that from my own experience. See, that's the thing. You receive a true revelation. So what's the opposite of that? The opposite of that is somebody gives you an idea to ponder, presents you with some information, and then it paints you into a box, and then you're like, oh, that's it. And then you're stuck in that box. See what I'm saying? So that would be the opposite of that, right? Then you don't have no more new ideas. Then you don't have no more revelation is not coming to you. You're disconnected from the vine. So I thought it was really fascinating that revelation breeds more revelation and more understanding, and expands the scope of your knowledge. You see, the other thing is this. Okay, so I used to be what you would call, into the paranormal, into UFOs, demonology and all this stuff, right? So here's the thing about that. That's a really touchy subject, and it has to be treaded very lightly and very carefully, because this is the thing, right? Now today, I'm zealous for being normal, for being average, for being sensible and logical, and someone of faith, right? It's like whatever is not of faith is sin. Whatever is not logical is sin. Whatever is abnormal. So here's the thing. This is the thing, right? Do you really think that by disclosure, like you're gonna get some disclosure? Is that the answer to life, right? If you do not have Christ, if you have not received the revelation of His Word through His Spirit, then you are of most people most miserable. And you're looking for answers from these idols and these false gods and this other so-called knowledge, right? So that's the thing, that once again, going always back to the Acts 17 thing, when Paul was in Athens, right? They're looking to hear something new. So that's the thing. It's like, that's why I'm giving you something old and something new in the Word of God, you see? So that's the thing. If in fact that you think something is out there that you need to know, or you need to see, or you need to experience, that is not in His Word, but no doubt, I mean, that's what I'm saying, you tread lightly, because no doubt there is some fascination there, there is some interesting things there, but it's like out there, the truth is out there, it's not out there, it's in His Word, wherein are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge and understanding through the revelation. So, finally, to let me make this point, drive this point home, and so it will be forever recorded what I'm saying, that if people need, they're seeking, let alone they need it, right? They there to be aliens, or there needs to be. That's the problem, right? That's really where the heart of the issue is. It's, they need this so-called revelation, but I've already given it to you, about the Nephilim and how they've been here for many millennium, right? The flood, the entities that are on the earth, under the earth, but see, and are able to access these underwater and underground bases, and how that in Revelation it says that they opened the abyss, the bottomless pit, which is the same thing, hell and all that, to release those beings that are imprisoned there, in which they will be returned along with Satan himself, which is a prison. See what I'm saying? It's a prison. That's what it is. So if you think, okay, so if you go to Revelations 20, and it says there that an angel with a great chain lays a hold of Satan, the dragon, the serpent, Lucifer, whatever, all that is the same. And then along with all his buddies, right? That goes hand in hand. To put him in the bottomless pit, which is hell, which is the abyss, which is Sheol. But see, that's the thing. All of them will be put back there into the prison. That it's a pit, right? So unable to deceive the nations 4,000 years. And then he will be, and his buddies will be released for a little season. Why? To find out God's enemies. That's why. So once again, let it be understood once and for all that hell is a prison above all else, right? They are not going to be allowed. So what's a prison? You're in confinement, right? You're not going to be allowed to go to and fro and cause trouble and do evil and whatnot and interact with humanity or rule anything anymore. The kingdoms of this world have become the kingdoms of Christ, and he will reign forever and ever. But again, his second coming, that's just the beginning of a new era, but not until he comes.